What is up, I Love Basketball TV? It's Coach Ryan Razooky, and today we're going to be breaking down how you can improve your offhand. For most of us, it's going to be our left hand, but for some of us, will be that right hand. Let's get to it.
All this dirt on my skin, I just came here to win.
The most important thing that you have to build with the offhand first is going to be control of the basketball when dribbling, because it's important that you can use both hands to attack the basket, to push the ball down the floor, to make sure that you can get to your spots no matter where they are, no matter how open they are. You can go either way, whatever the defense is giving you. So, number one, we're going to get into our stance. We want to make sure that we can pound that basketball with that offhand. So, building control here, you should be able to get at least 20 good strong pounds without losing that basketball. So I want you to start by getting at least 20 strong pounds with that offhand. You see I'm getting it up to the shoulder. I'm in a nice stance here. Pounding that basketball. It's not going everywhere. I'm not losing it. You've got to build that first. Once you can do that and you're really comfortable building those pounds, then what we'll do is move on to taps next and pretty much build the same thing but from down here. So making sure that we can tap that basketball low so we get that fingertip control with that basketball. Keep it low the whole time. Once you get your pounds, once you get your taps, then we want to build some manipulation with that basketball. So what we're going to do is get into our in-outs. So I'm going to turn it, moving my body with the basketball, making sure I can get my wrist to control the ball into wherever I need it to be. So we want to get your 20 in-outs, and then from there we'll get some V-dribble so we can work on that pound and the touch and the control with manipulation, turning that wrist. If this becomes too easy, we'll do the same thing but start to put it through. But building that offhand control. These are really, really good ways to work on it. Eventually you can get rid of that extra dribble and just put it through, and through, right? Now you can see I have good control of it. I can pound it, I can tap it, I can manipulate it. Once you get from there, we're gonna really, really progress into building that offhand. But the first dribbling drills you gotta do are just these, your pounds, your taps, and your manipulation drills right here, really close, really easy. Then we're gonna start to combine a few together. So find as much challenge as you can with this drill. You're gonna mix up as much offhand work as you can do, just that left hand only, until you can build enough control with that basketball to be dribbling in place, to dribble on the move, without having to use your strong hand, without having to take a lot of extra dribbles between it, just being able to move that ball back and forth with only your non-dominant hand. We're gonna start with 3 basic drills here at the rim. Number 1, just being left hand layups. We're gonna go overhand here. Pop, quick, pop, quick. We're gonna make 10 of these right there. Pop, there's 3, 4. Once we make 10 of these, 5, we can go ahead and move on. I'm going to show you some other really, really tough ones, but you're going to want to build this overhand, underhand, and some side hand as well. It's going to be 8, but of course, go to 10. Now, we're going to get those overhand. We're going to move on to the other side, get these up real quick. We want to get 10 on this side as well, building that touch off the glass the same way that you would with your right hand. Nice and easy with those lefts. Then, you're going to face away from that basket. We're here. Left leg is coming up with the left hand. I'm going to get a little bit of spin on this one. How do I spin this correctly? I want to turn pinky in, coming towards my nose, pinky to nose. We're going to get 10 of these right there. Once you get 10 of these, now we're going to turn thumb in, come the other way, right there, get a little bit of touch. This might actually take a really, really long time to get 10 in a row. That's okay. You're working on your offhand development. Once you can do all these things, just imagine how easy it will be to attack the basket. So, you built your overhand, you built some spin on each side. We want to get our underhands as well. So we'll come from a little bit further and scoop that basketball. Just focus on your scoop. So we're going to be out here. We're going to focus on our underhand, scoop that basketball. Boom, right there. Get it nice and clean off the glass. Come back and scoop. All underhand finishes, all with that left hand, so you can build the same overhand and underhand touch. 10 in a row is the goal. We'll do the same thing from the other side. You can only imagine how good your left hand is going to be when you're able to do everything on both sides, the right and the left side, overhand, underhand, and the last one I'm going to show you is going to be a little bit tougher, but that side hand. So to really challenge myself, I'm going to be under the rim here and extend the basketball as far as I can, getting it out there and then putting it off the glass. Just kiss it off the glass from all the way out there. Now you can see I built over, under, and then that side extend. So I can extend it forward, I can extend it sideways, I can get it over the defense, I can finish with spin on either side. This is going to take a lot of time to build this control. But if you focus on making 10 in a row from the right side, from the left side, overhand, underhand, side hand, when you get to the basket, it's going to feel like Kyrie being able to do any of these finishes or get into any position around the rim and still be able to make that layup. Now the most important thing to build once you have your finishes and your bounces in is you're going to be able to bounce into a pass. So if I'm gonna bounce into a pass with my left hand here, now you're gonna see that this is gonna be a skill that you're gonna need, because as you might be dribbling, making a move, getting past the defender or sizing someone up, you might have a cutter go through the lane that you have to feed. Now all of these motions are similar, from the dribble to the snapping wrist, to the pass snapping wrist, to my layup or my jump shot. All those are really similar snapping of the wrist. So number one, you're gonna build easy. I'm one bounce, one pass. This could be to a partner, this can be to a wall, doesn't matter, but I'm one bounce. You see how my elbow is getting behind that ball to push it, right? These are strong passes. I'm not working on scoop passes yet. I'm not coming underhand. I want to be able to absorb that ball into my pocket here, get my elbow behind the ball, and then snap that wrist down and push it out to either my teammate, the wall, whatever I have here. Now, once you get your one bounce, you pass, 1, 2, suck it, pass it, push it out there, right? Absorb right here and be able to push out of there. So we're building this control, we're getting our chest pass down. Then, of course, you might work on some moves, maybe in out, we want to get into a bounce pass. Right, maybe now we can start to use both hands a little bit, boom, absorb it and pass it off that bounce. Because in the game, I might be in a move, cutter goes through, wide open shooter, and I got to be able to hit that on time and on target. Consistency is key. If you're using a wall, hit the same spot every time. If you're using a teammate, try to have their hands here at their chest, and they can't move their hands. So put your hands up like this. I'm going to pass him the ball, and I have to hit it right on that target. And if I don't, he can't move his hands. So that's one way to do it. But the same way how you're using a partner, the same way how you're using a wall, you just want to make sure that you have good accuracy. Because as a shooter, I know I want to catch it and knock it down without having to fumble it in bad positions to get into my shot, because then I might not even have time to get that shot off. So you want more playing time, you got to be able to pass with both hands. So as I'm pushing, as I'm driving, I got to have a good strong bounce pass with the left, good strong chest pass with the left. As a more advanced player, I'm going to take my wall or take my teammate over to this side, right, and face a different position. I'm going to work on same thing behind the back passes. Eventually, I might work on my hook passes, but these are things that Steph Curry, James Harden, some of the best guards in the league are using with either hand. They could do it with the right, they could do it with the left, and that makes them so deadly, because no matter what move they're doing, no matter where the defense is placed, they can always find a way to get that pass to their teammate on time and on target. So the last, final, and most difficult drill to work on your offhand is going to be adding some dribble moves into a finish, or you're going to add, the harder version is the dribble moves into a pass, into a finish. So you can do it the easy way, which is just to add dribble moves, right, get to the basket and finish the layup, right, using my left hand only, without touching the basketball with my right hand. I'm going to make my finishes creative here. So we can start with the easier version, which is all left hand moves into a finish. So maybe I'm here, 1, 2, 3, 4, push, and get into a left hand finish, only using that left hand. The harder way is to do the bounces into a pass off the glass, recover it, and then get into a finish. So I might be bounces, left hand pass, and then push into a finish. So that's going to be the harder way to do it there, but just working on this in general is going to make your life a lot easier, learning how to use both hands, attack the basket, make strong passes, and finish at the rim equally with your strong hand and your weak hand. We hope you enjoyed today's video, so make sure to hit that thumbs up button if you did, and subscribe, as we're dropping new videos every single week. So make sure you hit that notification bell. And if you hit the link and the pinned comment down below, it's gonna give you access to our new shooting program. So make sure that you go get that one, as it's an incredible program and it's gonna help you a ton. We'll catch you guys in the next video.
Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm balling on the West Wall.